Welcome to the Afterspin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. I want to ask Bev Perdue and Leo Daughtry. State law says that fines and penalties assessed are to be directed to our schools to pay for technology. In 2008, the courts ruled that a number of state agencies hadn't done this and ordered them to pay up. But the School Boards Association and 20 local school districts are back in court saying these agencies still aren't paying the fines. What do you think can be done to make these state agencies obey the law, Bev Perdue?
I would think if I were governor or if I were the secretary of the department, I would say obey the law, because that's where the fines and forfeitures belong, in the public schools in North Carolina.
How about if the highway patrol shows up at their office one morning? Would that have any effect?
I would think that might make people say, hey, I'm
Get
a
their
law
attention?
follower.
Yeah, what do we got to do to get them to pay?
You know, that's a funny thing. There are a number of judgments against the state. And unless you have money appropriated, they don't have to pay that judgment.
But this is an appropriated sum of money. The legislature has passed laws saying that fines and forfeitures are supposed to go to the school system.
That's in the Constitution.
Okay.
But there's no judgment.
So now we're just not even going to follow the Constitution.
That's right. They don't have to.
So what are we going to do about this?
Well, you can sue them, but you have to get some mechanism for which you can go get the money. Right now, there is no mechanism.
So the collection problem is really the enforcement and collection
Right.
problem.
There
is
are
really
three equal branches of government, and the legislature says we've got the money, and we're not about to turn it loose.
Bev, if we're not going to do this, why don't we just change the statutes?
Well, a lot of the money comes from environmental fines. It comes into the department and it sits there. And so we should enforce the law. The public school, I went to court over it. A warehouser was fined $1 million, and the Department of Environment thought that they could keep the money. This was back in the early 2000s where the courts ruled against them keeping the money. And I can remember the superintendent of schools that day coming up here gleefully collecting the money. So you just have to keep at it.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Yeah. And they'd lost it. But it's not like the state itself is sued. It's just like the money is there and it's turned into the agency who finds it and does the forfeiture.
Yeah, I mean, this is really squirrely because it's ourselves.
And it's other people's money.
Well,
That's right.
And yeah, as you say, it's not their money. Another topic for us to talk about in days to come, I suspect. Well, thank you for watching the Afterspin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.